Hey everybody, I'm Directionally Challenged. Welcome back to more One Piece WorldSeeker. My voice is a little fucked up today. My throat, yesterday, my throat was all like super sore and everything. And today, it's still kind of sore. It's not as bad as it was yesterday. Yesterday was really bad, but it's still a little sore. So, I'm only gonna record like 2 episodes, I think, probably, right now, cause, fuck it, my throat hurts, and, I think it's because I did a lot of talking, and I didn't drink a lot. Like, I didn't drink a lot of water, or, tea. I usually drink, like, a shit ton of tea. But I just didn't. And so, yeah, let that be, some advice to all of you. If you're gonna do a lot of talking, be sure, oh god, no. Okay. Be sure to stay hydrated, folks. It's very important. It'll fuck your throat up, man. Like, really. But yeah, so how are you guys doing today? Other than, you know, the whole throat thing, I'm actually doing all right. I'm doing okay. So hopefully you guys are doing all right as well. I know some people have said that they don't really they're not watching the series because they don't want spoilers for One Piece. And let me tell you guys, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. That's actually why I used to do like a bunch of series all at once. And why I'm thinking of just bringing back just doing 1 or 2 at a time rather than like what I was doing, which was fucking stupid, the way I was doing it. Yeah, I'm swearing the first 30 seconds of YouTube videos now because I just decided I don't care. In all honesty, here's my opinion on this, right? Here's DC's hot take on YouTube and swearing. Fuck you, YouTube. Alright, I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. I don't care. In all honesty, if a little kid watches my video and they see swearing, I'm gonna let you guys know right now. You guys know I swear. I'm an adult. I'll say cuss words, I'll say swear words. YouTube is for ages 13 up. And if you think a 13-year-old hasn't heard a fucking swear word in their life, you're an idiot and a fool. Alright? 13-year-olds hear swear words all the time. 13-year-olds use swear words all the time. It's a swear word. I'm not doing anything, you know, horrible. I'm not saying, you know, I'm not saying slurs and shit. I'm not gonna say slurs because why would I? That's not the person that I am. You know, if I say anything, it's not gonna be that. It's just, I don't care. I just want to be able to swear. That's all. I want to be able to swear. I want to be able to say fucking curse words. Why wouldn't I be allowed to? But YouTube's got this idea that you gotta be family friendly, and you gotta Jesus Christ. You gotta be family friendly because little kids are on the thing, and the thing that annoys me about that is it says you have to be 13 years old to sign up, right? So, YouTube isn't enforcing its own standards. Like, YouTube isn't enforcing its own fucking be 13-year-old rule and then punishing everyone else for them not enforcing their fucking rule. Why am I being punished for your failure to enforce your rules and your standards and your fucking terms of service? That doesn't make any sense. And now YouTube's just making all of these nebulous fucking rules, vague, what do they even mean? Oh, this person didn't this person is harming the community. And you know, I understand that there are some creators out there that do indeed do shit that can harm the community, depending, you know, but let me say this right now. Oh, I'm taking a lot less damage. Oh god, not there. Let me say this right now. YouTube's big problem with this whole thing is how little they define it. But that's the point, right? Is the lack of definition. Yeah, the lack of definition is the point. Because you don't want to have, if you don't have a definitive, this is what it means thing, then it's open for interpretation, you know? It's able to be like whatever we want it to be, sort of deal. Sorry, my throat's really bad, like I said. But you get what I'm saying, right? If I just tell you, don't be a jerk, you know, then I kind of have leeway for what being a jerk means. I can, like, define jerk however I want to define jerk, and I can just ban you from my channel. And that's kind of like what YouTube's doing, is they're keeping it nebulous so they can just kind of like do whatever they want and not face ramifications of like people being upset, you know, because they could just tell them, well, you broke our guidelines, and that's what's annoying though. You can't do that. Like, you shouldn't do that as a company when people are trying to make a living off of your platform or your service, and you're just like, yeah, no, you need to have strict standards, and you need to have, like, rules, and they need to be, like, set in stone. They can't just be whatever we feel at the time. They need to be solid, set in stone rules that we can follow, and we can be sure we're not breaking. But when YouTube has these fucking random ass, you know, like whatever we feel like rules. God damn it. It's so hard to talk. When they have these like whatever we want them to be rules, you end up being incapable of following them because you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing wrong? And that's my big problem with YouTube right now. And it's screwing us, like, little creators that are just trying to grow, because like we don't have the audience to like move somewhere else. We don't have the audience to like we didn't start with an audience. Like, there's a lot of YouTubers now that you see them and it's like, oh, they've got a lot of views, but it turns out they're from somewhere else and they've been building up their audience somewhere else, and their audience just followed them to YouTube. So they're not really starting out as a YouTuber, you know. They're not really worried. But like people like me, people like my buddy Grinch, we have to be so careful. People like Shweeby, you know, we all have to be so careful and follow all of these weird rules that YouTube has just randomly set for us, where we don't know what we're doing wrong. And YouTube is so hard to communicate with that you can't just talk to someone at YouTube, you know? You can't just be like, hey, what's going on? And that's what makes it so fucking hard to do this shit, to do YouTube and to grow on YouTube, because you can't. What are you supposed to do, right? How am I supposed to grow if I don't know the rules? How am I supposed to grow if I can't communicate with the company? Right? Like, you get me, I hope. I'm sorry, I just can't seem to focus. What is it, Pops? I get the feeling that further fighting on this island would put us all in great danger. What do you mean? Do you really think our reunion was a mere coincidence? It wasn't? I've sensed someone watching me since I first set foot on this island. And not from the outside, but from somewhere within. I feel like bringing us together like this was all part of some plan. So until I find out who's behind it, your head can rest easy on your shoulders. Then I'll back down too. It's not like I hate you or anything. Honest as ever, I see. You're a pirate but harbor no love nor hate for the Navy admirals. There's something ominous surrounding this whole island. We should watch our steps, Strawhead. Luffy! It looks like you got company. That'll be it for me then.
Luffy!
Niffy, are you okay? Are you hurt? Oh, Jonah, you came after me, huh? Of course. Where's the admiral? He said he had enough for one day and left. I see. What a relief. You really are something, Luffy. You don't need anyone's help for anything. My mother was like that too. There was nothing she couldn't do, but me, not so much. That's not true. Luffy needs a lot of help. I couldn't do anything either if I didn't have my crew. The only reason I've been able to adventure this far is because of my crew. Of course, I don't need their help to knock anyone flat. But if you hadn't been helping me out here, I'd never have gotten this far either, right? Since we're pirates and all. Thank you, Luffy. But after running around this island with you, I realized there's more strange things afoot than I thought. I've been able to do so far, but at this rate, I can tell it's all going to go south. I have to do something about the root of the problem. Man, I'm starving. Good point, alright. Why don't you rest up a bit? I'll go tell everyone you're okay. Once we're both done, let's go meet back up at Sapphire Town. Got it! Oh god, my throat! My throat! Alright, let's go to Sapphire Town, and then we'll end the episode. But yeah, I'm annoyed with YouTube and their fucking rules, and then there's like every time there's even the most minor controversy, YouTube just changes how everything's done instead of just looking into the problem and dealing with the problem as an individual problem. The Revolutionary Army! The Revolutionary Army is here! Oh, are you alone? This is the Revolutionary Army, right? Where are the rest of its members? It's just me here. Think of me as recon. I must admit, one person might not seem like much of an army. Wait, Revolutionary Army? What's this about? We asked for their help. Now that they're here, we'll take this island back from the sailors. So that means you're gonna fight the Navy? Jana, you want this island to go back to the way it used to be, don't you? There's gotta be another way to take back our island, a way where nobody gets hurt. Hey. It's SABO! It's Luffy's other brother!
Luffy!
It's Luffy's other brother, guys. Oh man, I got the chills. What? You know the chief of staff of the Revolutionary Army? Yeah, the second in command, man. Oh, Sabo's my older brother. I'm begging you, Luffy. Tell him not to go to war on our island. You're their leader, right? You should ask him yourself. Of course, you're right. Please, Sabo, just give us a little longer. I know everyone is fighting now, but if we could just talk things out, this island can start anew. So please, I'm begging you. It was the islanders who called me here. I can't just leave because you asked me to. But don't fret. I'm not about to start a war overnight. As recon, I'm here to investigate the island. There's lots of unsavory rumors going around. Rumors? Yeah. On the surface, the Navy controls this island, but behind the scenes, black market weapons are being smuggled here for use all over the world. That can't be right. Everyone in the underworld knows about it. I've received word that Germa 66, the warmongers, are about to go through with a major deal. If it means Sanji's brothers, I ran into them here on this island. I see. I thought the intel might be a trap, but this does make it more plausible. First, I need to figure out what's really going on here from this island. And then, depending on what I find, I may have to intervene. It won't necessarily lead to a war. Having said that, it's true that there are some among the anti-Navy faction who want to use force to drive the Navy out. In any case, there's a chance that a war will break out. But go see your brother, Jana. Tell him everyone on this island wants to be friends again, and we want to give us a hand. Him to give us a hand. Well, I want to. It's just my brother won't talk to me. I really don't understand why, but I don't know your brother myself. But everyone has their own place in things. It's that place that usually prevents people from acting entirely on their own volition. There's still one way, though, through the power of the ties that bind us. Ties? Yeah. And you share the strongest tie with him of all. You're his family. Family ties. I'm gonna go see my brother again. This time I'm gonna find out what he's thinking and what he's trying to do. I see. Good luck. Right.
Luffy!
Well, I should probably get going. Jana's in a tough spot. She's digging her own grave by trying to handle everything herself. But I guess she'll be okay as long as you're with her. You know it! It's good to hear. Alright, I'll see you around, Luffy. See you around, Sabo. And with that, I'm going to end the episode here, and I'll see you later, Navigators. Bye! Yush! I'll go check out this naval base! Hey, thank you for watching. If you liked this video, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, leave a thumbs down. Either way, tell me in a comment down below. If you have any ideas for games you'd like to see me play on the channel, go ahead and leave that in the comments down below. And subscribe to become a navigator so I can finally know where the hell I'm going.